What is going on, Panda Game? And here's a look at the best NBA 26 script, our brand new Panda Auto Green version 3.8. If you guys never want to miss shots on NBA 2K26 again, you're going to be using the script and copying the exact values I show for my Auto Green and the Panda Tempo right over here, right? In today's video, I'm going to break down all the values, show you guys how to set it up. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's where you guys will need to go to download the best Auto Green script for your Cronus Zen. Go ahead and click on the first link in the description and in our paid comments. Once you guys do, it'll bring you guys over onto our school community. Or if you just go on Google, you guys can just type this in. Type in Lethal Panda Basketball, and it'll bring you to our school community right over here, all right? Again, we have over 1,100 active members in our tier. So all you have to do is go and hit join. And once you do, if you guys go into the Classrooms tab up here, you'll unlock the way to download the script, right? You guys will unlock this. Here's what that looks like, and I'll take you guys through the full download process, all right? So once you're in here, you want to click on Classrooms. Make sure you guys do all this from your laptop or your PC. That's the only way to download the scripts, right? So once you're in here, click on Panda Auto Green, and you'll see our brand new Auto Green v3.7, right? You can see it in this blue thing. Right click on it, and that'll pop open the download for our GPC file. So all you want to do is hit on download here. And once you guys do, you guys can see it just goes into your right-hand side. Right here in the Downloads tab, that's where it will go, all right? Now, you do want to make sure you guys are using the Chrome browser, okay? That's the best way to download script. It makes it easy. It'll look exactly how you guys saw on my screen, all right? So next thing you want to do is open up your Zen Studio. So let's go ahead and press on that. And next, we'll have to plug in our Zen, okay? To do that, simply plug the Zen in on the right-hand side, just like you guys see me do, okay? The other end of this cable is going to go into your laptop or your PC, all right? If the Zen Studios closes out just like mine did, that's perfectly fine. Just open it back up, all right? Sometimes the Zen Studio glitches out, all right? But when you're adding scripts, only on the right-hand side, the wire, all right? Once we're in here, click on Compiler. We're going to have to open the script here. To do this, just follow my mouse cursor, okay? You want to go into the left-hand side. You can see up here where it says File. Click on that, and then you're going to click on where it says Open, all right? Once you do, this page pops in. You want to go into your download section, and you'll see the Panda Green v3.7. Once you do, right click on it and go ahead and press open, okay? Now you want to look for this check right here that says updated with our human logic. That's going to be for your account safety. Once you see that, you're going to go over to Programmer. And first, let's talk about how to delete something that's older onto your Zen, right? If you had anything that's pitch black here like I do down here, to delete it, all you do is click it and then just drag it into the trash bin, right? Just right click, hold, and then drag it in the trash bin. That's how you delete any older scripts. Now to add the new one, all you're gonna do is on the left-hand side, press the 6 little lines that says GPC scripts. You'll see the Panda Green up here. Now all you're gonna do is right click and drag and drop, okay? It'll be pitch black like this, perfect. And final step is going ahead and pressing this play button to program, aka save the script. And then after, I'll show you guys how to turn it on and set it up, all right? So let it save, and then I'll show you how to turn it on, all right? Once it saves, to turn it on, all you do is press the right side big blue button. Each time you press, you can see you'll go through all the scripts you have. It is that simple. Now let's get into the full setup. Alrighty, you guys can see my Xbox controller is turned on. And again, to turn on the script, just press the right side big blue button. You know you're on it when you see the 3.8, all right? Now to enter the script with your Xbox controller, all you're gonna have to do is hold LT right here, and then press the 3 little lines button, right? Make sure your controller is wired to the Zen. I'm doing wireless because I'm just showing you how to use it, all right? Now, once you guys are in here, you can just use left or right on the D-pad to scroll through all the different mod sections, right? And if you wanted to turn things on or off, it's simple. You just go ahead and press up or down on the D-pad, right? Now, the first thing I want you to do to test if everything's working is just keep pressing left on the D-pad until you're on Panda Tempo 3.8. This is going to be the best way to shoot greens all the time on NBA 2K26. So all you're going to do is press up on the D-pad, make sure it's on, and then go ahead and press right on the D-pad. Leave the tempo millisecond at, 15 milliseconds for right now. That's perfectly good. Then once you guys have this set, just go ahead and press B. And all you're going to do now is go walk into MyCourt and just make sure your MyCourt is in online timing. And then just go ahead and use your square button right here, or X right here, and shoot your shots. Again, still try to time it, and you're going to get tempo greens every single time, guys, all right? This is, again, the most consistent way to make every single shot, guys. So use the Panda Tempo. And again, to adjust the value, it's simple. If you guys are getting a lot of earlies, right, you're shooting, you keep getting earlies, you're going to press up on the D-pad, increase the value. If you get a lot of lates, you press down and decrease, okay? And again, to exit the script, just go ahead and press B, enter LT, 3 little lines, right? We also have a bunch of other things like no dip shot, meter dunks, all that good stuff. Again, if you're using no dip shot, all this does is you can hold your LT and still shoot with your X bind right here. And that's going to give you tempo greens and release faster, right? Meter dunks, panda defense, if you have this on, you just hold L2. It's going to basically try to keep you in front of your opponent. Auto green, this is quite useful. This is where you just shoot with the right stick. It's just not as consistent anymore, right? After all the patches 2K's been doing, I'm not a fan of it, so I don't use it, all right? Auto quick stop right there. Auto dribbles, if you have this on, you can just hold your D-pads. It's going to go ahead and perform different dribble moves. And then finally, we have the square/X remap, right? Anytime you have the panda tempo on, guys, your X bind here is going to be remapped now, right? So you can tell, it tells you right here, it's going to be remapped to the left stick, all right? So that's how simple it is to use the script. Once you're done, just go ahead and press B. Now let's get into the PS5. Before you guys can turn on the script with your PlayStation 5, you have to make sure you do the PS5 bind spam bypass. Here's how you're going to do that. Make sure your top cable is going straight into your PS5. That's how you're going to have it plugged into the Zen. On the left-hand side is where your controller is going to be, okay? Next step, you want to make sure that you press this right side big blue button and make sure on the Zen screen it just says Zen, okay? Once it does and everything's working like our controller right here, all you're going to do is go up into your settings tab, press X. Then you want to scroll all the way down to accessories, press X on this. Go to controller in general and first, make sure your communication method is set to use USB cable, okay? Once you guys have this done, you're going to go up to general. Next, you're just going to hover over turn off accessories, pick up your Zen, and then again, hold the right side D-pad button right here the whole time now, okay? So hold right on the D-pad, then go ahead and press this little blue button on the back of the Zen, just quickly one time. You can see this button. So you can see I'm going to press it one time, hold right on the D-pad, it says Zen on the screen, and look, it's going to do a little button spam thing right here. You can see. And again, keep right on D-pad held. Now you can let go, and now you're ready to go in the game and turn on your scripts. Now, here's how you enter the script with the PS5 controller, right? Make sure you guys have done the PS5 button spam bypass. Now, to enter, all you're going to do is hold L2 and go ahead and press options up here, right? Once you guys are inside of the script, you're just going to use left or right on the D-pad to scroll through. And if you wanted to turn things on or off, it's just up or down on the D-pad, right? First step is always making sure you guys go over here where it says Panda Tempo and go ahead and turn this on, right? Once you do, the millisecond value is just going to be at 15. That's fine, just leave it at that. Once that is done, just go ahead and press circle. And all you're going to do is go into your My Court and make sure you put it into online timing, all right? Once you've done that, just go ahead and start taking shots with your square button. And again, you still have to time your shots a little bit, but you're going to see you're going to get tempo greens every single time. And that's the most consistent way to shoot right now on this game, all right? Once that's done, if you had to adjust your values, here's how you do it, all right? If you're shooting and it keeps giving you lates, then it means you have to press down on the D-pad and decrease the millisecond value, okay? If you're shooting, keeps giving you earlies, you press up and you increase the value, okay? That's how simple it is. Personally, for me, I leave it between 10 or 15. It's good for me, all right? Then you're going to keep pressing left on the D-pad. Then we got the no dip shot. This one, if you have on, all you do is hold L2 and shoot with square. This is mostly for catch and shoot players. Super helpful, right? Then we got meter dunks. You guys already know I can't dunk, but if you guys can, just, run, hold L1, and that's how you're going to meter dunk. Then we got the panda defense, okay? This one's super useful. If you have it on like I do most of the time, you just hold L2, and it's going to keep you in front of your opponent, all right? Then we got the auto green. I know a lot of you guys like using this. I'm not a fan of it anymore. All the auto green does is you go ahead and press your right stick, and it's going to try to green. Again, it's just not as consistent, so personally, I leave it off, okay? Then we got the auto quick stop. Auto dribbles, I do use this sometimes. If you have it on, you just hold your D-pad buttons, and it's going to go ahead and do the dribble moves, okay? Next, unlimited stamina. I'm not a big fan of this, so I don't even turn it on. And then finally, the square remap, okay? If you have the panda tempo on right here, your square button right here is going to be remapped, guys, okay? So what that means is if you want to steal or press square inside of the game after, you're going to have to press your left stick in, okay? So make sure you remember that your square button won't work in game. You have to press your left stick to use that square, all right? That's how easy it is to use the script. Once you're done, press circle. Enjoy greening more shots on NBA.